Welcome to Breslov Insights. We're reading Rebbe Nachman's advice. We're on money and livelihood. 25. The deeper a person is sunk in the desire for wealth, the less his understanding and the shorter his days will be. He will never hear the voice of Torah, which calls on man constantly to return to God. He will be forced to toil for his living, and it will come only with great difficulty. But if he strives determinedly to deepen his understanding and think only thoughts of Torah, ignoring his desire for wealth completely, his livelihood will begin to come to him easily, and he will hear the voice of Torah calling and beckoning. The voice of Torah is the good thoughts which rise constantly in a person's heart with the idea of returning to Hashem, and in the end, he will be worthy of returning to God in truth. 26. The depression which descends on a person when he has to struggle excessively for a living is the filth of the serpent. All the limbs of the body become heavy, and the vital spirit which pulsates in the body, the very basis of life, is weakened. The weaker it becomes, the heavier the limbs become, and they in turn weigh down the spirit even more. This vicious cycle can actually bring a person to the point of death. The root of the syndrome is the struggle for money, which is the source of anxiety and depression. But when a person sighs with longing for the holy, moaning out of yearning for God, it helps to rally his strength and revitalize the pulsating spirit within him, bringing new vigor and life. In the end, he will attain profound understanding and hear the words from heaven itself. 27. Anger can be very harmful to a person's livelihood. You should know that when the evil inclination starts tempting you to get angry, at the very moment a flow of blessing is descending from above with a certain sum of money intended for you. The evil inclination wants to thwart this blessing with the anger it tries to provoke in you. This is because the anger is so damaging to the flow of blessing. Even a person who already possesses money can lose it because of it. He becomes angry. 28. The prohibition against robbery is very serious because a person who robs another robs him of his very children. Even if the victim does not have any children as of yet, the robber can bring it about that he never will have children. And if he does have children, the robber can cause him such damage that the children will die, God forbid, as a result of having robbed him of his money. 29. One who robs another will end up having all kinds of sexual temptations. 30. At times the theft himself can end up losing his wife because of his crime, and at times he can cause the victim to lose his wife. 31. A person can come to possess stolen property without even physically stealing it himself. It is possible to rob one's neighbor merely by being jealous of what he has. This is why the prohibition against envy and contentiousness is so grave. Though envy alone can rob one's neighbor of his money and the soul of his sons and daughters, just like an actual theft. 31. Giving charity can make amends for any money which has come into one's hands improperly because of envy. But for money which has literally been stolen, there is no remedy except to return it to the rightful owner, or in cases where it is impossible to return it to its owner, to devote it to public goods, as our rabbis explained. 33. If a person finds the money he has to live off is too little for his needs, the best thing to do is make it into charity. Charity is the tikkun for material possessions, and in the end, he will have plenty of money. 34. A person who marries a woman for money is a fool and an idiot. As our rabbis said, he will lose whatever intelligence he may have had, and his children will not turn out good. 35. The lust for money creates enemies. The stronger the craving, the stronger the enemies become. If a craving becomes excessive, it will create enemies who hate one for nothing. 36. The more a person craves for money, the more turbulent and confused his mind becomes. Eventually, he will turn into a fool. 37. When a person is meek and humble, no one can shift him from his place, in the sense of impinging on his livelihood. 38. When a person conducts his business with faith and honesty, He thereby fulfills the commandment to love the Lord your God, and his income will be sent without any worry or toil. Thanks, and we'll continue tomorrow.